Hello, Pure family. Welcome to a product education. I am so honored to be able to introduce you to one of our most incredible and one of the most prestigious members of our entire company in different facets. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that in just a moment. But before I do that, then I explain exactly what we're here for. My name is Sharif Said. I'm Sales VP here at Pure, and we got a treat for you. We are meant to our purpose here today is to train you on some very, very important products. And I know that many of the people in Pure already love these products and take these products, but there's so many people out there that have yet to learn about just the incredible benefits that we bring to people and into their lives. But as you can tell, I'm welcomed here or joined here by a special guest. To many of you, he needs no introduction. But there are maybe few of you that might be looking or watching for the very first time. This is Dr. Buckner. He's been a part of Pure for quite a long time, and he has a very extensive and unique background. And I had to write my notes down about this because of just all the unique things about him. Well, first, he was introduced by Kelly and Fred Johnson, some of our Black Diamonds here at Pure. And Dr. Buckner, if you don't know this, is also an IBO with our company. He's a member of our Wellness Advisory Board. He's been practicing medicine as a general surgeon and also a specialist in women for over 30 years. Some unique things about Dr. Buckner is he also is an avid runner. He ran in the Boston Marathon. I heard a rumor that he sparred with Kelly, and Dr. Buckner, I won't go into the details of that, but then also some of the things that we're just so proud of to have a leader like this a part of our company. He's been deployed to Iraq not once, not twice, not three, but 4 times. So he's served our country as a colonel in the Army. And Dr. Buckner, thank you for your service. I greatly appreciate you and your family. But one of the things that I heard that you are most proud of, Dr. Buckner, is that you're a husband, you're a father of 3, you're also a grandfather as well. Your son, Dr. John, has also followed in your footsteps. Your daughter, Christina, is also in the medical field as a PT. And Jake, also, you have 3 incredible children. And for a young man like me, I just greatly appreciate having you on. And good morning to you as well.
Morning, Sharif. My pleasure.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get right into what we're here to share. We're here to share some incredible products specifically on the immune system. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and so that we can get into it. And let's get rolling. And so first, the first thing I want to share is exactly what we do here at Pure. And one of the most incredible things that we do here, and one of the most unique things that we do here, is that we personalize this experience for people's needs. And in a world today where things are becoming more personalized by the day, that's becoming some of the most important key things for consumers. They don't only want products that work. They don't only want products that are safe, but they want products for themselves as well. And in this slide, you see all the needs that Pure focuses on so that we can bring true value to each individual. And today we're going to focus on the immunity need. And here are our products. And what you can see from here, we have everything from liquid to capsules to topical. We deliver immune products to help boost your system. And Dr. Buckner, let's go ahead and get started right away. Can you answer and share with us, why is immunity so important?
Yeah. Well, Sharif, the immune system is literally our innate protection. I mean, it protects us from all threats, external and internal. So really, it is a very complex system. And really, the immune system almost involves all of our body organs at one level or another functioning properly. I mean, if our skin isn't healthy, we can't combat things from outside. If our liver's not healthy, we're not detoxifying things. If our gut's not healthy, we're in big trouble, because that's where it really all happens. That's where the immune system lives. That's where we absorb all the critically important, wonderful products that we have at Pure, and then all the other food stuff we're bringing in all the time. So if the immune system doesn't function, I mean, literally those people without an immune system, and there are people born that way, they live in a bubble, man. They can literally not be exposed to anything external, or they will simply die. So a functioning immune system is critically important to our body being safe and thriving And it's very complex, as you showed in that first slide. It even includes reducing stress. It includes getting good sleep. It includes, keeping our skin healthy, and it just a complex system that's critically important for us to function properly.
Oh, thank you. That's very helpful. So let's go right into each product. So we're going to break down each product that you saw on this slide right here, where Dr. Buckner is not only going to share the important points that you see on the slide, but give you some word choices and some extra in-depth knowledge of each product so that you can share with your guest as well. And so the first one is Fusion. Dr. Buckner, share a little bit about Fusion.
Sure. And Sharif, honestly, for everyone watching, they got to know that really we could have every single product in our company in Pure on this slide set. And this is going to be a 2-hour recording, right? Are we did? No, I'm kidding. So, but seriously, we absolutely could have every single product we have in the company in this slide deck and make the case for why they're all important to our immune system. But we've chosen a few to make this a 5-8 minute something that people can share. Fusion is basically, we have our wild harvested superfruits, and everybody knows you can get those in individual bottles, as I do every day because I take them all. But when you're on the go, in particular, Fusion's a great go-to because it has all 4 of our wild harvested superfruits in a liquid form, so your body's gonna immediately absorb those and immediately be able to use those for benefit. These superfruits, like I said, are wild harvested. There's no added sugar, which you simply can't find out there. I mean, you pick up just about anything off of the store shelf, and you're going to see there's added sugar. There's added sugar because typically fruits in their natural form aren't quite as sweet and yummy as everybody kind of wants to think them to be. And certainly these superfruits aren't. You break these down, Sharif, honestly, the acai, it is one of the most powerful antioxidants in the world. People always talk about, oh, get your blueberries or get whatever. And those are wonderful, but acai is about 100 times over that on the scale that really looks at antioxidant activity on levels, which is very important. Goji, when you go to sort of the that fruit, which has been called the beauty berry, and it again has been seen in multiple ways to be helpful for the immune system. It's also calming. Goji is calming. It improves our sleep, which is hugely important. As I said earlier, stress, increased cortisol level breaks down our immune system and is very problematic. Likewise, we know we have to have sleep. I mean, good sleep is really where we recharge, where we let the brain rest and the body, which is very important to really maintaining our immune system. We know going without good sleep, you will absolutely get sick and break down. So goji is good in that way. Mangostine's a wonderful product. Again, all of these have antioxidants in them, Sharif, but noni, honestly, probably my favorite and my worst. Everybody knows noni's not yummy. It ain't yummy. It's that bitter berry, but it's incredibly good for your GI tract. 70%, Sharif, of your immune system lives in your GI tract. And so noni is that berry that is really excellent at cleansing our GI tract. It has immune stimulating properties in many studies, and actually even has some natural anthraquinones in it. So there's just lots of great things about noni from the standpoint of improving many of our body's innate systems that are fighting infection and improving our immunity all the time. And in Fusion, Sharif, you get them all, man. You get them all in the perfect combination.
You're absolutely right. And so I actually took a lot of notes, and I hope when people watch it, they're taking notes down as well. And Fusion is powerful, and it's one of the few products that we actually offer in 2 different packages. As you can see, there's the bottle, which is a traditional way we've always offered it, and then we have the on the go. And so this is extremely powerful, and I hope you are taking notes. So thank you so much. Let's go on to the next one.
That's so cool. I've been with Pure for a long time. We didn't used to have Fusion in the packets, and we were screaming for it because we need to travel. We're traveling folks. That's how you build this business, and we're busy people in Pure. So it's fabulous having it in that form so you can travel with it.
Definitely. Absolutely. Good point. And then now Immune 6. Dr. Buckner, share a little bit about Immune 6.
Very convenient form that you can improve your body's immunity. And there's vitamins, there's micronutrients in this product, Sharif. Everybody knows vitamin C is your go-to when you're feeling a little cold come on or everything. You've got some vitamin C in there. You got your vitamin D3 in there, some vitamin B in there. So, this contributes to our body's immune system by getting those vitamins and micronutrients. It's an excellent source of selenium. Selenium is, again, a neutralizer of free radicals. It supports a healthy immune system, and most of us are deficient in selenium. If you look at most studies, they'll show you that our diets are not don't get sufficient selenium in it, and this absolutely hits the RDA, recommended daily allowance of selenium, plus a little in a very safe fashion. The inositol in here has also been seen to boost the immune system and offer antioxidant properties. So again, an excellent product that really I think you should take year round.
Absolutely. So you brought up selenium. Could you answer why are so many people deficient? And is it just a really hard product to or source to get your hands on, or what's the reason for that?
Yeah, it's really just, again, when you look at so many of our foods now, Sharif, we simply, when these things aren't in the soil and they don't get in the vegetables, they don't get in the fruits. And that's kind of where you're looking for selenium. And you're unfortunately, the way we farm these days is to make bigger, juicier, prettier food, right? And that's not necessarily more healthy food. It's not necessarily packed with more nutrition. It just weighs more. It just looks prettier, and those things sell, but they aren't necessarily healthy. And so, if you look at, like I said, most studies now, at least the ones I've looked at recently, would say at least a half to 2/3 of our population probably doesn't get adequate selenium.
Wow, half to 2/3. That's incredible. Probiotic. I know this is a very, very trendy product in a way, relatively trendy in the last maybe just decade. I know that's actually not that very long that people are now understanding the importance or maybe beginning to understand the importance of probiotic. Can you share a little bit about probiotic?
Yeah, everybody should take a daily probiotic every day, and I do. I take this product every day. And I'll tell you, Sharif, the thing of it is, as I said earlier, the immune system lives in our GI tract. If our GI tract is not healthy, then we got a problem in all kinds of ways. Now, people say, oh, well, doctor, I don't need the probiotics. I don't take antibiotics. Well, guess what? Last I saw, 70 to 80% of antibiotic use was in the world of agriculture. Okay. So in other words, it's not all us doctors giving all the antibiotics out. We do give antibiotics out. And anytime you're on an antibiotic, triply important to be on your probiotic to really keep your gut healthy. But understand, you don't have to be taking an oral antibiotic pill to be getting exposure to antibiotics. You get them in our foods all the time. And those kill many of the healthy bacteria on our body and in our gut. You really need to be taking the probiotic. In addition to the probiotic, if you look at our probiotic, it's a very powerful one that has the proper amounts of all those healthy bacteria. It also has a prebiotic in it, which means what that does is that's the food for the probiotic. So basically you want those to be healthy bacteria that are going to thrive. And you also want to feed what other healthy bacteria you may still have in your gut, which is the incredibly important part of taking a probiotic every day.
Awesome. And wow. And what I love about this product is also the feature of the controlled release technology. I don't know all the science behind this, but I do know that some other products might not have this technology that we have that's patented that helps it goes through the stomach without being destroyed so that it can get to the gut. Can you speak a little bit about that, Dr. Buckner?
Great point, Sharif. And I should have mentioned that because, the deal is the stomach is a very acidic environment and that's by design. I mean, God's pretty smart, right? He did that on purpose. A lot of things are neutralized, killed, destroyed in the stomach. That's sort of the first place they land. And if you're taking a probiotic that's really not properly made, and if it's destroyed in the stomach, then guess what? Those bacteria don't survive to get where they need to function because they need to be functioning in the small bowel, and in the colon, really downstream in the GI tract. So a very important point that you really, there's lots of probiotics out there. Some of them are really cheap. They're really cheap for a reason because they don't work. They're either not the right strength of or combination of healthy bacteria. They don't have a prebiotic with them, and or they simply are just cheaply made and not going to function if they're destroyed upon swallowing and don't make it to where they really need to work.
Excellent point. And in this industry, you pay for what you get. And so I agree with that 100%. Second to last product that we'll discuss here, share a little bit about silver.
Yeah, so silver's been around since the beginning of time. I mean, you can find Egyptians, you know, that were talking about silver and how they knew you could use it. The key with silver is it has to be a safe form of silver. There are dressings we use in medicine all the time that have silver in them, but you can't get too much silver. You have to be careful. The nanotechnology that our patented silver sol uses, I believe, makes it a safe product. And it supports us, again, internally in lots of ways. So you can reach for the silver and know that you're getting a safe solution. The thing about the silver, I got to say, and we're going to talk about another product in just a minute, Sharif, but we got to be careful with using the silver and the skin defense at the same time. Not that something bad happens, you're not going to, your hair's not going to catch on fire or anything, but what will happen is you simply both products, when they're put together, neutralize each other. So now you're not getting the benefit of either. So folks just need to understand, using silver and skin defense, same time, same place, you're going to sort of really be wasting both products. So that's something that our IBOs need to know about.
And thank you for that, because as a supplement, I love supplements. Obviously, I love our pure products, and that's the only supplements I take. I want to make sure that I stretch my dollar out. So thank you for that integrity, just to let us know that, hey, get the most from your money and make sure that you don't accidentally maybe waste some of it. And so I appreciate that. So don't use this with skin defense at the same time. Noted that for sure. And now, so let's advance to skin defense.
Yeah. So the body's largest organ is the skin, Sharif. And, and it's pretty clear that that's, our first line of defense, right? I mean, things invade. I mean, they can invade through the mouth and nose and eyes and et cetera. But if you have unhealthy skin, then you're in a world of hurt. That's really where problems can really take off. I mean, a perfect example is a bad burn patient, someone who's got a bad burn. I mean, that's just a skin injury, man. But you know what? If you have more than 50% burn, 60% burn, you're probably not going to survive. That will kill you. And that's because that critical defense of the skin has been broken down. The great thing about skin defense, Sharif, one, it's got the hypochlorous acid. And people say, oh, hypochlorous acid, that sounds scary. It's the pH of intact skin. Okay, the pH of our skin defense is about 6.5 to 7. So it's a very healthy pH. Hypochlorous acid, Sharif, is literally the chemical that our white blood cells have made since the beginning of time to kill bacteria. The white blood cells, those that are designed to fight infection, to kill viruses, funguses, bacteria, have made this product since the beginning of time. And for years and years, it's been known since World War I. The problem with HOCl was it was not stable. So you couldn't put it in a bottle. Literally 30, 45 minutes later, it was salt water again. So that simply wasn't a solution you could use. The skin defense that Pure has is a industry-leading 24-month shelf life. So you've got a product now that you can have in a bottle, and you can have no fear that this is going to be active for that entire 2 years. And let me tell you, if you use this stuff right, you're never going to have a bottle of this that long. You ought to be changing it. You ought to be getting a new bottle of this every month. I do. I have this product on my desk. I have it in my gym bag. I have it in my locker over at the hospital. I have it here, like I said, here on my desk in my office. Have it at home. I have it on the sink, have it in the bathroom. And really, you should have skin defense everywhere you go, because it really is, I believe, the way that we begin to fight external forces. It's great on the skin. It promotes healthy skin. It's like pouring liquid oxygen on your skin, Sharif. And that's an amazing thing, because we know in an oxygenated environment, we're healthier. It's completely non-toxic, non-irritating. I've used this on hundreds of patients in my practice and have never, ever seen a reaction to it. So, and that's the only thing I can say that way. I can't say that about any other product that you would ever put on the skin. So, because it is antibiotic free, steroid free, alcohol free, environmentally safe, you can use this safely in and around your eyes and on your face, really without any concerns. We know it has effectiveness against just about every bacteria, fungus, virus we've ever put it up against. And the problem with alcohol is what everybody goes to, Sharif, of course, and I understand that, because alcohol kills a lot of stuff. Yeah, it also, eventually is going to break down the skin. I have to use stuff on my hands 30 to 50 times a day. And I guarantee you, when I do that, I exceed the, recommended environmental exposure to alcohol which I'm absorbing through my skin all the time, I guarantee you, and I'm breaking down my skin. So now you've gone from trying to protect yourself to cracking skins, burning skin, and you've got a problem. So Skin Defense is simply, I think, an amazing product that really every IBO. I mean, you should be able to build a business on this product alone.
Wow, wow. And I know this is probably the hottest product right now and at our company. And so this is extremely important. And what a just incredible product and a very creative product for our company to step up and think about. So not only being healthy on the inside, but it's also being about being healthy on the outside as well. So
We're,
thank you for that.
Sharif, we're always seeing a new superbug, a new super virus, and it's going to continue that way. And again, as always, Pure was out in front looking for a product like this and the others that we have well before everyone else has recognized the threats out there.
Well, speaking about being out on front, Dr. Buckner, you are out on front as our as a as a service member to our medical field, as a service member to our country as well. Just so you guys know, he just had rounds at the hospital, and he's about to have some more patients to go to. And so he just literally carved out a little bit of time just to be able to add value to all of us. And I deeply, deeply thank you, Dr. Buckner, on behalf of everybody here at the corporate office, all the IBOs that I already know you, but the ones that will soon to get to know you as well. Uh, we won big the day that Dr. Buckner joined Pure, and I just greatly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Uh, Now, if you enjoyed that presentation, you'll be able to, speaking to the IBOs right now, if you enjoyed that presentation, this presentation is available to you in your back office now. You can download it and you can get yourself familiar with it as well. And please watch this video. I took a ton of notes. I got really, really great word choices that will help me understand how, not that I need to be a doctor, but I can put myself in an environment to learn so that I can connect with someone that targets their needs. Remember, at Pure, we do things unique here. We have a cleanse, balance, build philosophy, but we are personal as well, which is so important in today's world, in today's market. We want to make sure that we provide very specific needs to the person that we're speaking to. And we hope that you found this recording or this product training valuable. And we hope that you find the presentation valuable too as well. Thank you, everybody, and keep it pure.